I'm back. It's your girl. I wanted to jump on here and talk about keeping your friends and family, mainly your family, out of your relationship. Most people and many people may disagree with this, but I really feel strongly about keeping your family out of your relationship issues, mainly because it's just a bad idea. And I can only think about a few reasons why keeping them in your relationship or involving them within your relationship can be beneficial. Let's just start with like one. I think if you're in any type of abusive relationship, yes, you need to involve somebody. You need to involve your family. You need to probably involve as many parties as possible. Another reason why maybe involving your family in any relationship issues would be like if you wanted to take action and like move on and you needed help on how to do so, or if you wanted to move out and you needed your family's help, maybe you needed to stay with them during the transition of you know, separating in your relationship. And also by you coming to your family, you know, with this, you know, it'll ensure you that they believe that you're serious about moving on or moving out, because, you know, at this point they've never heard you quote unquote cry wolf before. So here's one of the biggest reasons why I think involving your family in your relationship issues is wrong, and it's my opinion. You don't have to agree, but one of the big reasons I think is because when we go to whatever family member we want to go to and we start telling them whatever things that's going on, they become biased, you know, and they become judgmental because they want to protect you. And it's not coming from a bad place, but they want to protect you, you know. So they start to form their opinion against your partner and you too, you know, and they start to like gather all these tidbits of information that you've given to them, and they start forming this little negative opinion against your partner. Also, once the fight or the issue within your relationship has blown over and you guys are back in your little honeymoon stage, you know, your family will be pissed and they will be holding a grudge. Not pissed, but they'll hold a grudge. They'll hold a grudge against him or her, looking at her sideways, and they'll also just be upset with you for not either taking their advice on whatever the situation may have been, or they'll just be mad because you kind of just forgave them, you know, within a quicker time frame than they wanted you to, or, you know, based on their belief system. So please, like, that's one of the things. And you'll always wonder like why they don't like your partner, why you don't like my man, or why you don't like my girl. It's because they know all the bad things, they know all the negative things. So that's one reason. Another reason is the more that you involve your family in your issues, the more he or she involves her family in your relationship issues. You guys are now not thinking independently in regards to the relationship or what's best for the relationship, because now you have your mother and your sister in your ear, and then you have his mother or his brother or sister in his ear. And then when you guys are like having your, you know, quarrel, you're saying things like, well, my mother said you shouldn't do blah blah blah, or then he'll say things like, well, my brother said his wife actually does this and this and that, you know. So then it becomes a fight between two, from a fight between two to like a fight of 6 or 7, like all these different opinions, you know, in your head, you know, from your family, and all these different opinions in his head from his family, all of which has really nothing to do with keeping the union together. You have to really be careful on where you receive your information from, because like I said, it can be biased, it could be very judgmental, and you have to think about, is this person for relationships? Is this person for partnerships and unions? Or are they for just being alone and being, and being single? So you have to really think about, that person's position and how they feel about relationships too. So my advice is, if you and your partner are going through things, whether minor or major, keep your family out of it. If you're having issues, pray for him, pray for her, pray for your own patience in dealing with it. The only person that I feel should be in the middle of your relationship is God. And he is the one that will reveal things to you, that will show you by praying, through meditation, and together. You and your partner, if you're at this point, you guys are adults, like, you should be able and you should be fully equipped with having conversations, good or bad. It's hard to communicate when there's so many factors and so many people planting their own seeds in your head. You want to do what's best for your relationship if you want to keep your relationship. A lot of the times when we involve our family wants us to do what's best for us, which is great. But if you're in a union and you're trying to keep your union strong and your partnership strong, you have to do what's best for the relationship. Put God in between your relationship. Pray for your partner. Pray for his strength. Pray for your patience. And through that, you will get through it all. You'll get through it. You guys will come out on the other side. You'll have a breakthrough. And then you'll also learn, with all that, how to communicate effectively. How to tell your partner things, and how to pretty much have a disagreement without involving other people. And with that, you'll have an awesome bond, tremendous respect for each other, and great communication. So that is my advice on that. I hope that was really helpful to whomever is going through whatever, in this moment. So keep being great, keep growing, and keep going. See ya.